Legal fight continues tonight over mail-in ballots. A new federal court ruling centered on President Donald Trump's executive order aimed at strengthening citizenship verification in federal elections and mandating that states share voter information. ABC's Jeannie Nguyen is here to explain what the newest development could mean leading into the November election. Jeannie.
Well, Alex, the federal appeals court cleared the way for the U.S. Postal Service to restrict mailing ballots to states if they do not produce their voter rolls to the federal government. But experts here say there's still a lot that needs to happen before that could potentially be implemented.
We're not going to deliver mail-in or absentee ballots unless that state has provided eligible voter lists to the federal government.
On Friday, the U.S. Court of Appeals ruled that the U.S. Postal Service can move forward with the regulations laid out in President Donald Trump's executive order relating to mail-in ballots. With President Trump's focus on election integrity, the EO would give the U.S. Postal Service the ability to restrict delivering mail-in ballots to states if voter rolls are not handed over.
If this Trump administration effort were somehow successful, the federal administration could only impact federal elections, not state or local ones.
After President Trump signed the executive order in March, the NAACP filed a lawsuit arguing the U.S. Postal Service should focus on delivering election mail, not enforcing federal election policy. California Attorney General Rob Bonta also sued, along with 23 other states challenging the order.
The states are the ones that run elections, and that the president has no place to tell the U.S. Post Office not to send the mail of the states. That decision is still intact. So this opinion does not in any way interfere with that decision.
A spokesperson with the U.S. Postal Service declined to comment, citing pending litigation. But in June, Postmaster General David Steiner appeared before Congress, telling lawmakers how the Postal Service will respond to the executive order.
So yes or no, if a state refuses to turn their absentee voter list over to the federal government, will the Postal Service still mail their ballots under this proposal rule?
Under our proposed regulation, no. We would tell the state that we need the manifest in order to, look, what we're asking for.
I mean, that's the answer. You would tell no.
And First Assistant U.S. Attorney Bill Asaley says this recent ruling is a win for election integrity. He declined an interview with us for this story. Secretary of State Shirley Weber also refused an interview and request for comment. I also reached out to the governor's office, who did not want to provide a comment either, Alex.
All right, Jeannie, thank you.